So today I'm going to be giving you my full review on the brand new 2021 release. It's weird to be saying that, but we are just about a full month into the new year. This one, of course, is Hugo Boss Hugo Man. I already did a first impressions video covering this fragrance, and I liked it so much that I wanted to bring it back for a full dedicated review. I think this is a really solid release. Great way to kick off the year, in my personal opinion. I'm just going to be giving you my full breakdown on it today. I'm going to tell you how it smells, how it performs when you can wear it, and ultimately, if I think this one is worth picking up. So I did briefly mention the presentation in the first impressions video. The box, don't really care so much about. I don't even have it anymore, so I'm not going to be going over that, but I do want to talk about the bottle really quickly. You can see what they did here is they obviously put emphasis on Hugo, right? It is Hugo Boss, Hugo Man. That's the name of the fragrance, Hugo Man. And you can see there how they just took the letters and they stretched it all the way across. That's something that you can read about as well on the official website. They just wanted to make it bold and upfront. And at first, I wasn't really too crazy about it. I mean, it just kind of looks like they're just taking this and just shoving it in your face. They're like, here it is, Hugo, right there. But, you know, I really don't mind it too much. I do like the clear bottle. That's something that is a bit different. And everything else, for the most part, looks good. The accenting color of green here on the strap, it looks nice, and it does fit the fragrance itself, the scent, pretty well also. I did quickly grab a couple other fragrances from the same line. We have Reversed right here, one of my favorites. I think this one's awesome. You can see this is a painted bottle. You can see Hugo Reversed with a black accenting strap there. The canteen style bottle looks pretty nice. And then, of course, we also have Hugo Boss Now, which came out last year, 2020. Blue accenting strap, same type of thing, but a frosted glass bottle. So the bottles do look pretty cool, all kind of following the same thing. Just the main difference here is the letters are stretched all the way across the front of the bottle. It kind of took a minute for it to grow on me, but I don't really mind it too much. And one other cool thing before we start, this fragrance also came with this eau de toilette fresh spray. So it's not a deodorant spray. It's kind of similar to Fougere Very Cool spray, where it's not a deodorant. It's an actual eau de toilette fragrance. It does have a very similar atomizer. I will demonstrate that for you. Works very well, puts out a lot of fragrance. And I'll just kind of quickly go over this towards the end of the video, tell you if it smells similar or not. Again, this did come with this bottle purchase. I did get this one at full retail, about $100 all said and done by the time you pay shipping and tax. So it's kind of cool that they threw this in as well. We'll go ahead and jump into the scent. So starting off with how this fragrance smells. When you first spray this one on, what you get right up top is this nice apple note. Nice fruity apple, gives a bit of a sweetness and also just a nice fresh pop. Immediately following that comes the lavender. You get some pine, you get some woody notes. Along with that pine is kind of this fir balsam or balsam fir, I think, according to the Fragrantica note breakdown. And that just kind of adds to this foresty pine needles type of smell. I've talked about this before, but this reminds me a bit of Chanel Platinum Egoiste. That was something that I picked up right up on when I first tried this. You can go back to my first impressions and watch that. It does have a Platinum Egoiste type of smell. Very aromatic Fougere leaning, but with like a bit more of a freshness, kind of a more modern twist on it like the Chanel has. It's not a aromatic Fougere barbershop scent in the style of something like Platinum Egoiste or Azaroporum Intense. Those do have a bit more of an old traditional smell to them. The reason why I like the Chanel so much is that it is a bit more of a modern take on a aromatic Fougere barbershop style scent. Just emphasis on this very clean overall smell. And I do get quite a bit of a comparison with this one even now that I've been testing it more. And really quickly, before we dive further, I do want to talk about today's video sponsor, Skillshare. Now, what I love so much about Skillshare is it's been able to keep me busy. It's been able to keep my mind active. Skillshare is for creative and curious people. If you're like me and you just like learning about little things here and there, this is a great platform for you. They have multiple classes you could take, from graphic design, illustration, writing, marketing, productivity, film and video, music, entrepreneurship, and more. They have so much that you can choose from. The best part about Skillshare is it's curated specifically for learning. That means that there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes so you can constantly keep learning. And it's also less than $10 a month with an annual subscription, meaning you can have access to so many different topics and learn about so many things for less than a couple cups of coffee at Starbucks a month. I mean, that is a great deal. Personally, for me, I've really been enjoying a productivity masterclass, and this one was created by Thomas Frank. I've been able to learn task management, digital and physical file organization, how to take and keep notes, email tips and tricks, and also just staying organized for the long haul. This is just one of the many classes that you can take on Skillshare, and there's so many different things you can choose from. Right now, for the first 1,000 people to click the link down below and sign up, you will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. So again, thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and guys, remember, if you want to get out there and learn some new exciting things, now's the time to do it. Make sure to take advantage of the free trial of Skillshare Premium. Hit the link down below and check it out. Okay, so back to the fragrance. This one does open up that apple. You get that nice lavender and woods coming through right away, and just right off the bat, you get this nice aromatic fougere smell. And for me, I am a sucker for aromatic fougeres. I love them. There's so many that I enjoy. And again, Platinum Egoist vibes right off the bat into the dry down as well. It just has that similar type of thing going on. For me, I also get a little bit of like a minty geranium up top. There is no geranium listed in the note breakdown of the scent, both on the official websites and also on Fragrantica. So while it's not listed, I do pick up on something that just kind of lends to this minty kind of fresh geranium. That is something that is in a lot of aromatic fougere scents. And one thing I do want to make clear is this is not by any means a clone or something that's super close to the Chanel. I'm just drawing comparisons to that one to help describe to you how this one smells, because out of all of the different scents out there in this type of category, I think it does share the most similarities with the Chanel. Again, there's quite a few differences between them, but comparing this to a barbershop scent like Yves Saint Laurent Rive Gauche or Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, right, they are quite a bit different. I think just the modern facets that this one takes on would get you the closest to the Chanel. But again, they still are quite a bit different, so I don't want you to think that this one is a clone of the Chanel when they are quite a bit different. Performance on my skin is really solid as well. Longevity, I've been getting a solid 7-8 hours out of this one, which is awesome. Really good longevity there, and that's really what I look for. Anything at 7-8 hours and above is perfect for me. Projection wise, it is a bit more of a moderate one, but this type of DNA, that's perfect. You don't want this to be something that's too crazy loud and obnoxious. It's not, you know, a bubblegummy type of scent. It's more of a refined gentleman scent, and with that comes a bit more of a refined performance. It's one that will leave a nice trail, and also is one that the closer you get, the more it will be discoverable. It'll draw people in. It'll make them wondering what you're wearing. They'll come in for more. That's when you'll get the most amount of compliments, and you probably will also find that a lot of people will be asking you what you're actually wearing so they can buy it either for themselves or their boyfriends or husbands or whatever. So it really is a positive attention grabber. I mean, this type of scent, it's hard to go wrong with. It's so clean, it's so fresh. It smells like you just stepped out of the shower. You put on a nice aftershave or cologne. Now, the price on this one currently at retail is a bit much. Would I recommend everyone to go out there and pay retail price for this one? Personally, I would not. The reason why is because over time, this one will become available on discounters, and from there you'll be able to get it around the normal price that you can get these for, which is anywhere from, I don't know, $30-$40, somewhere around in there, kind of floating around in there. Could even be cheaper depending on how this one does, I guess. Some are cheaper, some are not. Like, for example, Reversed always is floating around in the $40-$45 range. I've seen it up to $50 before, but some of the other ones you can get, I believe, like $25-$30. So it just depends. It's going to be falling in there, and once it hits that price on discounters, this will be an incredible pickup. I mean, if you can get this one for under $50, I think it will be a steal. Very wearable, very versatile, great positive attention grabber, and just an awesome scent all around. Retail is a bit of a stretch. You don't need to go out there and rush this one and buy it at retail, but once you can grab it for basically $50, maybe $60 off, that's when this one will be an incredible value. It's something that you can wear for spring and going into early summer. If it gets too warm, it wouldn't be your best choice, but spring, early summer, could also wear it in fall. You could wear it in winter as well. It'll work for about any time of the year. It is just a very kind of signature scent, versatile type of scent. Quickly, let's go ahead and talk about the on-the-go spray, as it's called. Again, this is a fresh eau de toilette, not a deodorant. So this isn't one you spray under your arms. This is one where you would apply on your neck just like you would an actual fragrance. I'll be honest, it kind of differentiates a little bit from the actual fragrance itself. It has a bit more of this kind of generic cologne-y body spray type of smell to it. It still does maintain some of those facets of the original here, but it just has a bit more of a cologne-y freshness, a bit more of a kind of generic leaning type of thing going on. And like I just said, a bit more of a body spray type of smell. It's not going to be as smooth and of high quality as the original, obviously, but it still does get you pretty close. This is something that you could toss in your gym bag, toss in your backpack, or just toss in your vehicle or whatever, and just kind of have it as a backup, I guess. But this would not replace the original Eau de Toilette, in my opinion. Don't try to grab this to save some money when you want the Eau de Toilette, because you're going to be disappointed. This is quite a bit different. It doesn't really achieve the same thing as the original does, but it is solid. I am glad they threw it in. I'll probably throw this in my vehicle, or do something with it, because it is nice to have, but again, it does differentiate from the original. So guys, that was gonna do it for me. That was my thoughts on the new Hugo Boss Hugo Man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've tried this one down below, and remember to check out our sponsor Skillshare. Guys, make sure you take advantage of the free trial going on right now of the premium membership by hitting that link down below. If you're like me and you like to keep expanding and learning and just trying new things, Skillshare is the way to go. You'll have access to so many different topics. You can learn about anything. If you want to start a business, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start producing music or whatever, they have classes for you, and it is a great investment. Trust me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hit the link down there and try it out. Thanks for supporting Skillshare, our sponsor. It helps me out, and thanks for supporting me by just watching the video as well. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.